Offer professional.
Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to Christian Heritage Academy as your CHA Knights will be playing host to the Temple Christian Crusaders inside of the castle here on the beautiful campus of Christian Heritage Academy. As we get ready to tip this one off, I'm Kevin Tosh. Alongside me, Mike Doyle, Steve Oakes on the camera. And Mike, just good to be back playing basketball.
Absolutely.
Had a period of snow last week that really put a damper on things, Mike, but some of that snow going away, and we're ready for some night basketball.
Absolutely. These Knights coming out ready to play basketball tonight.
Starting five on the floor first for the Temple Christian Crusaders. You've got Richard Brown, Connor Harris, Dylan Marshall, Jaden Gonzalez, and David Smith. And starting five on the floor for the CHA Knights, you have Malachi Hoyle, Matthew Craighead, Luke Divers, Ethan Craig, and Evan Lawrence, who opened up our scoring with a bucket. CHA leading at 2-0 here early. See what the Crusaders set up on offense. Tough defense being played by the Knights.
Knights sort of a matchup defense there, man-to-man.
Kick it out, long three, top of the key. Cannot find the range. Will be a turnover to the Knights.
Pretty good looking defense out there for the Knights. Each man working a man-to-man defense against them. We'll see how they can run their offense for their second time down the court.
Kick it back out, top of the key to Hoyle. He'll run the point. Craig joins him at the top. He'll swing it to Craighead. He'll look to drive off the right hand, picks up his dribble, jumps it off underneath to Lawrence. No doubt about that one. 4 quick points for Evan Lawrence. And CHA on top 4-0.
Lawrence in good position underneath and good feed there to him.
That shot will also be off target, and CHA will be off to the races once again with Craighead pulling down the rebound, kicking it out to Lawrence. Has to pick up his dribble, caught up in the corner, looks to get it to Hoyle. It'll find its way innocently into the hands of Ethan Craig, and he'll pick up his first 2 points of the night. CHA looking like haven't come off of a slump from being off a week. They are up 6-0, 6:04 left to play here in the first quarter. You're watching night basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12.
If the workday's over but your hunger is gearing up, go for all the hand-breaded chicken you can handle. Cause with 8 pieces of handcrafted chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea, you can clock out and still enjoy a delicious dinner. It's bow time.
Fast and furious opening 2 minutes for the Knights as they lead 6-0. We're talking about in the break there, Mike, a lot of intensity out of this Knight team. I think you refer to it as a little pin-up energy from the past week.
Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious here tonight. Dropping back on the zone defense. Didn't work as well as Gonzalez gets his first 2 points.
Yeah, good pull up there. CHA dropping into the 2-3 zone. Gonzalez finding the soft spot at the foul line. Made a good move. First points of the night for the Crusaders. Rebound pulled down by the Crusaders. And they'll look to work in transition. They'll slow things down, dish it off into the corner, down the end line, caught up. Shot does not fall. Gonzalez comes away with the rebound. Too strong on that one. Will be last touch by the Crusaders. Good time out there for Temple.
It was, and pretty good coaching strategy there to change up the defense. Coach Wilson changing to a zone defense just as a look. We'll see the offense here for the Knights coming in with Craighead.
Takes that one down the end line, up and under, 8-2. CHA leads inside of 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Crusaders will swing that one around, cannot find the range. Hoyle comes away with the rebound, takes it coast to coast off the glass. Little contact, no call. Shook up a little bit, but the Crusaders will look to set up the half-court offense. Gonna have to start chipping away at this CHA lead. That one's going to be stolen away by Craighead. Quick pass inside to Divers. Will hit the end line. And CHA will turn that one over. 4:25 left to play now in the first quarter.
good opportunity there, just couldn't get the connection going.
Good cross-court swing there, long three. That one's going to be good. Finding his range is Dylan Marshall. That will draw the Crusaders to within 3 with 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Good cross-court pass there, Mike, to break the zone.
Absolutely. Marshall backing out there in the corner. Obviously a familiar place for him. He likes that one.
The Knights will turn it over once again. A big possession here for the Crusaders, down by just 3 as they continue to work away at the Knight lead. Smith will dish it off to Harris. Good ball movement inside. That shot will be off target. Long offensive rebound pulled down. Put back, that'll be good. David Smith with his first 2 points. Just like that, Mike, 8-7 ball game with 3:26 left to play in the first.
Richard Brown getting caught for the hack across the arm. It's his first foul.
We're looking to trap Ethan Craig in the corner. He will inbound to Craig, just slices and dices, taking it off the glass, making it look easy for his 4th point, 10-7. CHA leads 3:10 left to play here in the first quarter.
Knights back in the 2-3 defense.
The same setup that we saw out of the Crusaders, looking for that soft spot at the free throw line, but they leave Gonzalez wide open underneath the basket. Bucket will be waved off, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Luke Divers will be tagged with the foul.
It's his first foul. Good pass there underneath, finding the open man.
Donald Wu will check into the ball game for the Crusaders. Smith will handle the basketball, swings it around to Brown, looks to drive, dishes it back out. Good drive down. Malachi Hoyle will be tagged with the foul. That'll be his first second team foul here in the half.
Brown doing a good job of finding that opening in there. Hoyle had to do something to.
Inbound to Gonzalez, kick out, long 3 here. That one's going to be high off the glass, doesn't fall. A rebound will be tracked down by Richard Brown. Be poked away from Hoyle. Lawrence handles it back to Hoyle. Good job filling the lane by Craig. Picks up another opportunity, and that young man creates a lot of separation.
But Craig with that tenacious, just keep going back up after that rebound.
We approach 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. A 12-7 ball game. Continue to swing it around. Brown looks to get it inside. Hoyle will steal it away. Works it up to Lawrence. Takes it off the right hand, and that will be good. Evan Lawrence now with 6 points.
Lawrence starting that one off with good hands and getting the loose ball, and he took it back down for the score.
So we approach 1.5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. We'll get an opportunity to see CHA possibly set up the half-court offense, but Lawrence feeling it for his 8th point. Takes that one off the glass. We're going to get a timeout called by the Crusaders. 1:21 left to play in the first. CHA has extended their lead out 16-7. We'll be back. You're watching Night Basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12.
It's bow time. Nope, you're not seeing double. Right now, you can get 2 thick, hearty steak biscuits for $4, only at Bojangles. And a deal that good is enough to make anyone dizzy. It's bow time.
1:19 left to play here in the first quarter following the Crusader timeout. They'll look to set up the offense. Brown running the point. A couple of substitutions for the Knights, including Brody Oakes checking into the ball game. Divers will check out. Crusaders really taking their time, but also great intensity by the CHA defense. Brown looks to drive, fires that one up, doesn't fall. Craig comes away with the rebound and will quickly, Lawrence will work it to Hoyle to Oaks. That one will be off target. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. They'll work it inside to Gonzalez. Hoyle with the big block. 20 seconds left here in the first. Big possession for the Crusaders, down by 9. Wu will handle the basketball. Stolen away by Oaks with 10 seconds, and he will take it high and off the glass. Oaks' first points of the night. And that'll be an 18-7 lead for the Knights. This will be the final shot of the quarter, and no doubt about that one at the buzzer. Connor Harris picks up his first 3 points of the night, and after 1 quarter of play, the Knights lead 18-10. You're watching night basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12.
If the workday's over but your hunger is gearing up, go for all the hand-breaded chicken you can handle. Cause with 8 pieces of handcrafted chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea, you can clock out and still enjoy a delicious dinner. It's bow time.
After 1 quarter of play, CHA on top, 18-10. Flurry of activity there to end the quarter. Oaks with the bucket on one end. Harris taking it coast to coast, draining the 3 at the buzzer, Mike. And started off fast and furious, Mike. Ended fast and furious with CHA mounting that lead in the middle part of the first quarter.
Yeah, good defensive plays there by both teams to get the score we have here up. Knights up 8 points.
Logan Rennick will check into the ball game for CHA. Oaks will check out. Marshall swings it around to Brown. Caught up in the corner. Finds the cross-court pass to Harris. Just hit that big 3. He's going to kick it out to Smith. And that CHA defense not giving up any easy looks around the outside. Long 3 here is going to be off target. Craig comes away with the rebound. The Crusaders do get numbers back on defense, but Craig, tough take to the basket. Rennick fights for the rebound, but it will fall into the hands of the Crusaders. Credit David Smith with the rebound. He'll handle the basketball top of the key. Swings it around to Harris. Back around to Brown into the corner. Another long 3. That's going to be off the back of the iron. Lawrence will poke that one away. Will stay with the Crusaders as it will go off of Logan Rennick.
Oaks coming back into the game.
Malachi Hoyle will check out. Long inbounds pass into the backcourt to Harris. Oaks gets a hand on that one. They'll work it back top of the key to Harris. Swing it to Brown in the corner. Long 3 there, no doubt about that one. Back-to-back 3s now for Connor Harris. He now has 6 points, 5-point lead for the Knights as they look for their first point here in the second quarter.
One of the best ways I know of to break a zone defense is those outside shots to start falling.
Ethan Craig pull-up jumper for his 8th point, making it look easy out there. Another long 3 here from Harris. That'll be off the back of the iron. Evan Lawrence will come away with the rebound. Brown will pick him up in the full court. Works it to Craig once again from the corner. A little bit of contact there with Devers.
Craig doing a good job of finding those seams in that defense. Just couldn't make that one fall.
Dangerous cross-court passes, but the Crusaders have been able to hang on to them. Work the ball back to Brown. Tough defense by Oaks. Brown around the corner. That one's going to be blocked by Craighead. Will quickly work it up to Lawrence. Had to pull up a little further out than he wanted to, Mike, and Harris with the tough defense.
Harris, I don't think, really wanted to take that shot.
Lawrence will strip it on the way up. Foul will be called, and Lawrence will hit his 10th point of the night. And will go to the free throw line to shoot the bonus.
Smith be charged with his first foul.
Second team foul on the Crusaders. Jaden Gonzalez will check in for Temple. Checking in for the Knights will be Luke Divers and Malachi Hoyle. Lawrence will miss the free throw. Gonzalez will come away with the rebound. Inside of 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Long three from the corner, no doubt about that one. Dylan Marshall with his 6th point now.
He's found the range on those long shots. Uh-oh, got a little extra step there, extra shuffle.
Oaks will check back into the ball game. Lawrence will check out. Quick substitutions for the Knights, keeping those fresh legs in there. It's one of the benefits that the Knights do have tonight. Short bench for Temple with just 7 active tonight. Good ball movement, long three here. No doubt about that one. Richard Brown from way downtown. And once again, the Crusaders crawl within 3. Big possession defensively for Temple. You look tonight, Mike, CHA has not had to utilize much of a half-court offense. Oak's going to fire the long three. That's going to be off the front of the iron. They've scored a lot of points off turnovers and in transition.
If that works for you, that's okay, but you've got to sometime along during the night get your offense set up.
Brown off target. Oaks with the rebound. Hoyle works it in the corner to Craig. Quick first move to the bucket. Gave him the separation that he needed. And that young man now has 10 points.
Good quick move underneath there. Craig, very agile underneath that basket.
Long three will be off target. Craig once again utilizing that vertical. And quick stop on a dime. I'll tell you, Ethan Craig feeling it on both ends of the floor tonight. Looking effortless out there.
Sure is. Doing a good job of getting a good position underneath and a good fake there.
Floating pass into the corner. Hoyle will pick up the defense on Harris. They'll work it back inside to Brown. Back outside to Harris. Swings it around to Marshall. And again, active defense for the Knights. Not giving up an easy look. They'll quickly work it back to Harris. He'll have a hand in his face. Shot will not fall. Craig will come away with the rebound. And the Knights will take a timeout with 2:28 left to play in the first half. CHA leading 26-19. You're watching Night Basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12.
It's bow time. Nope, you're not seeing double. Right now, you can get 2 thick, hearty steak biscuits for $4 only at Bojangles. And a deal that good is enough to make anyone dizzy. It's bow time.
2:28 left to play here in the first half. As we said, CHA on top 26-19. We want to thank our wonderful sponsor, helping to make tonight's broadcast possible, Bojangles and Dairy Queen here in Franklin County. We appreciate them being a loyal and longtime supporter of Cable 12 and CHA Night Basketball. Craig will add 2 more. I had to look at you, Mike, because can't talk and look at the same time, apparently. That's going to be a long three off target. Gonzalez chases down a long rebound. I think the Knights might have got away with them there as Divers looked like he aided Gonzalez into the corner.
A little bit of a nudge there, maybe.
2 minutes left to play in the half.
Divers with a little grin going by here.
And just like that, Mike, we'll get it going back the other way. And no harm, no foul, Mike.
Right. Less than 2 minutes here in the first half.
A 9-point lead extended back out for the Knights. We saw the Crusaders fall behind and pull back all afternoon. We'll see what they can do here with a minute and a half left in the first half. Good inbounds pass. Knights will collapse down. Nothing easy inside for Smith. And CHA will be off to the races. Malachi Hoyle high off the glass, doesn't fall. Wu will get the rebound. And Lawrence will bait the pass and get the steal, but it will be turned right back over to the Crusaders. Swing pass to Brown, quickly works it inside to Smith. Covers a lot of real estate there, Mike.
He sure does. That's one of those NBA layups. Smith with his 4th point.
Inside of a minute left to play here in the first half. Great ball game here inside of the castle on the campus of Christian Heritage Academy. Craighead will dump it off to Craig. And that young man at 16 points. And it's back to a 9-point lead for the Knights. We approach 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Hoyle with the steal, quickly works it up to Lawrence in transition. He now has 12 points. Smith will handle the basketball. 2-3 zone for the Knights.
Knights would rather have him out there than underneath that basket. He's been doing a lot of damage underneath there.
5 seconds, they'll swing it to Brown. Looking to find some separation, cannot find it. Craighead will come away with the rebound. And at the half, CHA will have the 11-point lead, 32-21. We'll be back with second half action. If you're watching us on the live stream, you're going to enjoy the Bojangles musical chair layup. It's hard to describe, Mike, but we know that it's going to be a lot of fun. And again, another great thing for Bojangles here in our community stepping up to sponsor this halftime.
I tell you, that's a lot of action. So just stay tuned here. You'll see it as it gets down to the end of the game. It's really exciting.
Absolutely. And again, we want to thank Dairy Queen and Bojangles for stepping up to sponsor CHA basketball here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12. And we'll be back with second half action. You're watching night basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12.
If the workday's over but your hunger is gearing up, go for all the hand-breaded chicken you can handle. Cause with 8 pieces of handcrafted chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea, you can clock out and still enjoy a delicious dinner. It's bow time.
As we get ready to start the second half, CHA will be on top 32-21. Quickly recapping the scoring. First for the Crusaders, Connor Harris with 6, Dylan Marshall with 6. 4 points for David Smith, 3 for Richard Brown, and 2 for Jaden Gonzalez. Brings them to their halftime score of 21. Flip it around and look at the CHA Knights. Lawrence will fire that one up from the end line. Will be saved out to Hoyle. Works it inside to Craighead underneath. Bucket and the foul. With that, at the half, Ethan Craig, game high 16 points, 12 for Lawrence. Craighead now has 4 and Oaks with 2. With Craighead going to the line with an opportunity to shoot the bonus here. That one will roll out. And it will be Temple basketball.
Temple a little late coming out of the locker room at halftime. I tell you, really tough on these guys, the way that they're running both teams. And missing last week, both teams has really taken them a little bit to get their legs under.
A couple of players not making the trip tonight either, giving them just 7. That bucket will be good by Smith. He now has 6 points. Pushes the CHA lead back to 11. Work it back out to Craig. He works down the inline. Pull-up jumper, too strong off the back of the iron. Rebound pulled down.
Lawrence hanging in there for that one.
That's 14 points. Luke Divers on the assist. Brown will work it into the corner. A little bit of a pump fake and a long three from the corner from Dylan Marshall. That young man now has 9 points. I'll tell you, Temple not going away down by just 10. Hoyle, though, will float that one on the far end. Hard to believe that's Malachi's first points of the night. He's been very active in the first half, but finally gets into the scorebook.
Hoyle giving up a lot of his shot opportunities to his teammates. Ooh, going to be off the Temple fingertips.
Again, Hoyle forcing the issue there. Malachi will handle the basketball. Gets the screen from Divers, works it to Lawrence in the corner. Long three, that's off the back of the iron. Craighead comes away with the rebound. Stripped on the way up. Marshall with the steal. CHA, good job getting back on the defensive end.
Got a foul there on Lawrence. I think that's his first.
Just the first team foul here in the second half. And just the 5th foul combined on the night for either team. The inbound to Harris. Swings it around to Brown. Dumps it back off to Harris.
Caleb Young in on defense for the Knights.
Craighead with the steal. And once again, you see Evan Lawrence looking over the back shoulder, slowing down just slightly, picks up his 16th point and will go to the line to shoot the bonus. Foul's going to be on Connor Harris.
Pretty nifty move there. Just leaned over enough to draw that foul. Kept his balance to make the shot as well.
Free throw will be good for Lawrence. That'll be his 17th point. He now has a game-high 17. Smith will work it back in the corner to Harris. In 2-3 zone for the Knights. Ball will find its way into the hands of Brown. Takes it off the back of the iron. Doesn't fall. Scrum for the basketball. Craighead tries to gather it up. Thought he may have got fouled.
Oh, nice move underneath. Smith getting open.
It's his 8th point. So we approach 4:45 left to play here in the third quarter. Lawrence has that one stripped away by Brown. Quickly works it up to Harris. Can't quite catch up to it. Hoyle and Mullins will check into the ball game. Lawrence and Craig will come to the bench for the Knights. Pull-up jumper by Craighead doesn't fall. It's going to be
hustling play there by Young to get that one in, but it goes to the Crusaders.
Foul will be called on Malachi Hoyle. Good foul, though, as the numbers were not in the Knights' favor in transition. And we'll put Harris on the line shooting 2. First will be good for Harris. He now has 7 points. Prepare to shoot the second. That one will be off the front of the iron. Smith cleans up the rebound for his 10th point.
Nice move there, David Smith. Good at positioning himself underneath that basket to get the rebound.
Sounding like a broken record. 10-point lead for the Knights. It'll be Knight basketball. Craighead handling the basketball. Floats it inside. Pull-up jumper. That'll be off target. Hoyle chases down the rebound into the corner. Finds some separation. Pull-up jumper, no doubt about that one for Logan Rennick off the right hand. His first 2 points of the night. Long three from the corner. Marshall, 12 points. 9-point lead now for the Knights with 3:23 left to play here in the third. Caleb Young, he's going to spot up, fires the big three. Big confidence and big smile from that young man. Another three. That one's going to be off target. Harris will chase down the rebound. Locked up inside. Foul will be called. Harris will go to the line to shoot 2.
Caleb Young on that foul for first foul of the night.
First will be off target. Fresh 5 on the floor for the Knights. Include Divers, Craig, Nick Arrington, Brody Oakes, and Evan Lawrence. Second one doesn't fall. Craig with the rebound. 3 minutes left to play here in the third.
Brown with a smart move, pulling it back outside.
Craig will take it on the rebound. Foul will be called.
It's on Brown. I'm sorry, Smith. Nice rebound there by Brown to get that one back for the Crusaders. Knights running that 2-3 defense again. That's the way they've been trying to break it so far, is those outside shots. Lawrence bringing it down.
Shot doesn't fall. Harris comes away with the rebound. Works it up to Brown. Takes that one high off the glass for his 5th point. And it will be a 10-point lead once again for the Knights.
Lawrence draws the foul.
He will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul will be on 25.
David Smith, his second foul.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I didn't know.
Lawrence will hit that one. That's 18 points.
Lawrence coming down with that one, saving it from going out of bounds. Craig having a tough time underneath.
That's what they have too, right?
25, Smith.
How many you got on 2-5? How many do you have?
It's 4 on Smith. Really having a tough time underneath. There's really a everybody going after those rebounds. Gets really tough underneath there, and Brown has 4, or Smith has 4.
1:12 left to play here in the third quarter. That one's going to be stolen away by Lawrence. Bucket does not fall. Foul will be called. Looks like that will be on Connor Harris.
It's his second.
Put Lawrence back on the line, shooting 2. He will sink the first.
$14 points, Lawrence.
That will be off the front of the iron. Foul's going to be on Craighead.
Craighead over the back, trying to get that rebound. Just a little tap on the noggin. .55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Nice play there by Oaks to get that steal. And the layup. Oaks 4th point for the day.
That'll be a travel underneath on Gonzalez. Inside of 30 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Pull-up jumper doesn't fall. Oaks comes away with the rebound. Dumps it off to Craig. Pull-up jumper, that one's going to be off target. Gonzalez will come away with the rebound.
Young with good hands there, knocking that one away.
Inside of 5 left to play. Harris will work it around to Brown. Inside to Gonzalez, doesn't get the shot away. And after 3 quarters of play, 51-36, CHA on top. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're watching night basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12.
It's bow time. Nope, you're not seeing double. Right now, you can get 2 thick, hearty steak biscuits for $4, only at Bojangles. And a deal that good is enough to make anyone dizzy. It's bow time.
1 quarter left to play here inside of the Castle with the Knights on top by 15, 51-36. Will be Crusader basketball to start the fourth quarter. Brown will kick it out. Long 3 doesn't fall. Gonzalez will take it away from Hoyle. Pull up doesn't fall. Follow the bouncing ball, Mike.
Yeah, it's bouncing like a super ball.
All day long.
Travel.
So it will be night basketball. The jump ball.
You must
that
have been
what
a jump. Yeah, that's what it was. You got the a lot of action going on out there.
Lawrence will swing it around to Oaks. He'll spot up, fires a long 3. That one's going to be off target. Find its way into the hands of Dylan Marshall. Good drive down the inline. Shot is just off target. Craighead comes away with the rebound. And Lawrence will set up the offense in the half court. Loses the handle on that one, Mike. And into the hands of Connor Harris.
Tied up, that'd be Temple ball.
Start to see, Mike, both teams getting a little bit winded down the stretch here. Again, a long absence for both teams over the past week.
Yeah, it takes a while to get built back up. Get those playing legs back under.
Brown splits the defense, but it is stolen away by Craig. Lawrence will quickly work it up the floor. It will be poked away by Temple.
Nice hands by Temple. Knock that one away. Gives them a chance to set up their defense. And they'll set up a 2-3 defense zone.
We approach 6.5 minutes left to play in the ball game. Craighead spots up, finds a little bit of space, and picks up his 6th point of the night. And Temple will take the timeout. We'll take 1-2, 53-38. CHA on top, 6:16 left to play the ball game. You're watching night basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12.
If the workday's over but your hunger is gearing up, go for all the hand-breaded chicken you can handle. Cause with 8 pieces of handcrafted chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea, you can clock out and still enjoy a delicious dinner. It's bow time.
Crusader basketball following the timeout. CHA playing with the 17-point lead. That one will rim out by Marshall.
One of the very few he's missed tonight. 12 points.
That's kind of the way the night's game has went. The ball takes a bounce into the hands of Ethan Craig, and he does the rest. He now has 18 points. Kick it back to the outside, doesn't fall. Gonzalez, Johnny on the spot for that one. Young man now has 4 points. Floater in the lane doesn't fall. Craighead tracks down the rebound, but Brown will come away with it. Again, a lot of contact, Mike, as Craig will look to work it in transition, fires it out to Lawrence. And he'll take it down the inline for his 21st point. Five minutes now left to play here in the ball game.
Knights back in that 2-3 defense.
Good job working inside, using that size, does David Smith for his 12th point. Knights have not had a real answer for that when he's decided to go inside, Mike. That one high and off the glass, doesn't fall. Last touch.
I think that one is going to be off of the Crusaders.
Jeremiah Devers checks into the ball game for the Crusaders. Work it inside to Craighead. Turnaround jumper doesn't fall. Smith will come away with the rebound. Up and under doesn't fall. Lawrence comes away with the rebound, works in transition, takes the high dribble, and takes it high off the backboard. Losing the handle on the way up.
Big 17-point lead here by the Knights. 4 minutes left.
A long three doesn't fall. Craig will poke it away to Rennick. They'll quickly work it up to Craighead. And a long three there by Hoyle. I was dumbfounded, Mike, from where I'm sitting. I don't know how that ball first stayed in bounds and second found its way into the hands of Malachi Hoyle.
Nice break there for the Knights.
Now a 20-point lead, you said, Mike, for CHA with 3:30 left to play in the ball game. Long three by Smith doesn't fall off the foot of Gonzalez. Wu will check into the ball game. Brown will check out. Malachi Hoyle will bring the ball across midcourt, works over to Evan Lawrence, fires a long three, that one well off target. Heat check there for Lawrence.
The clock now becoming the biggest enemy of the Crusaders.
Hoyle will pick the pocket of Smith somehow. Again, Mike stays on his feet long enough. The game has turned fairly sloppy here in the latter part. Underneath the Gonzalez, he will be fouled and go to the line to shoot two.
Craighead, I believe, is going to be called on that one. It's his second foul.
Gonzalez will go to the line to shoot 2. He missed the first.
You had a real good point there, Kevin. All of them look a little weak-legged here. A lot of running up and down. A little under 3 minutes left to go.
No doubt about that one, as Gonzalez will hit his 6th point. Dylan Marshall will check in. Jaden Gonzalez will check out. Malachi Hoyle will bring the ball up the floor. Donald Wu picks him up there. Hoyle will take it to the near side. Swings it around to Mullins. Works it inside to Divers. Dumps it off to Oaks. A pull-up jumper, no doubt about that one for Brody Oaks. He now has 4 points.
That's 6 points.
6 points, Mike.
According to my calculations. Good positioning underneath there by Brody. You saw him go to the open spot. His man hit him with the pass. A little short there, Smith.
Caleb Young checking back into the ball game for CHA. Swing it around, long 3, no doubt about that one. Logan Rennick connects on his 5th point. Harris will take it to the near side, swings it around to Smith. Back around to Harris. Foul's going to be called on Young. That'll be his 2nd. That will put the Crusaders in the bonus from here on out.
Smith with a good opening there. Probably not a bad foul there by Young. A good move there to get it open. Now he's got to make 2 to break even. Won't get his 2nd opportunity there. Well, you see that's tired arms and legs.
Oaks will swing it around to Mullins. Dumps it off to Divers. Underneath to Nick Arrington for his first 2 points of the night. Again, we don't think Dairy Queen Bojangles. We're sponsoring night basketball here on your neighborhood network. It's going to be well off target. Will be saved into the hands of Nick Arrington. Finds Caleb Young. Young will work away from Gonzalez. Swings it around. Spots up, long 3 there, no doubt about it. As Logan Rennick now has 8 points.
Rennick with a hot hand here lately.
Inside of a minute left to play. Harris looks to turn down the baseline. Kicks it out to Wu. Fires the long 3 off the glass. Doesn't fall. Brody Oaks with the long rebound. Swings it around. And that one will be out of bounds.
Rennick just a step farther back than he was on his other shot.
We approach 30 seconds left to play. Long 3 by Harris, just off target, off the back of the iron. Inside of 20 seconds. Works it to Young. Looks like the Crusaders will let the clock run here with 4 seconds. And that will wrap this one up. CHA will come away with the 70-41 win here over Temple. And again, we want to thank Dairy Queen Bojangles for sponsoring night basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12. Quickly recapping our scoring. First for the Crusaders. They were led by David Smith and Dylan Marshall with 12 apiece. 7 for Connor Harris, 6 for Jaden Gonzalez, and 5 for Richard Brown. Flip it over and look at your CHA Knights. They were led by Evan Lawrence with 21, 18 by Ethan Craig, a late 9 by Logan Rennick, 6 for Matthew Craighead and Brody Oakes, 3 for Caleb Young, and 5 for Malachi Hoyle, and 2 for Nick Arrington. Brings them to their final score of 70. And that will be our final score for the final time tonight. CHA 70, Temple 41. You've been watching night basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12.